Hello, my magical crafters. I hope you are having a wonderful Saturday. Hello, hello. So I decided to leave the house today. I was completely out of white cardstock and packing tape, and my husband was out of drink mix. So I was like, okay. I have some reward money at Michael's to spend and a little bit of birthday money, so I need to go get some white cardstock. Well, when I got there, they had the Halloween paper pads, the Halloween crafting section out, finally, which is weird because I checked the website before I left the house and it wasn't on the website yet. So if you do what I do and check the website to see if anything's in store yet before you leave the house, you might want to leave the house anyways and just go see, because yeah, they had it today. So I got some stuff, got my white cardstock, got some spooky stuff, and used my birthday money and used my rewards at Michael's, so I was happy. Didn't get much because I didn't have much to spend, right? But I'm happy. I kept everything under 20 bucks. I was like, yay. But before I show you what I got, I have some pictures. Okay, let me turn my camera off. There we go. So they had some skulls, stickers. They had some rose stickers, and I don't know, probably a bad picture. I was in pain today. I'm a little sore today. Oh, wrong way. Oh, there's those. I almost wanted those. I thought those were pretty cool. And then these ones were like the witchy vibe, right? Which I tend to have a lot of that stuff. There's those roses and black cats. The roses were pretty. But then again, I only had enough money to get one sticker, one paper pad, so on. Got the pumpkins, the spiders. I really wanted the spiders. There was a few of the stickers I wanted. The bats with the moon, the butterflies. And then they had the ephemera packs. And so here's the Alice in Wonderland ephemera pack. What's all in it? Here's the traditional Halloween ephemera pack. Same old. It looks like I was not too impressed with this year's release. Here's the Dead Regency. Now I did really want this one, but again I had to choose what I wanted to take home and what I couldn't. So I'm hoping a few more times of watching the dogs this week, or this coming up week, maybe I can go back and get this one. I do really want that one, because I like that it has the bats in it, the books, the skull, and then the skull's flowers, and then the doily and the spider web. I like those. I was not too impressed with the bus with the I don't know if you can see that one. But I liked a lot in that one. And then I think this was another one. Now this one kind of seems witchy. This is the witchy one, which I really like it too, but I guess I have a lot of witchy themed stuff, so. And then they had a lot of different diamond paintings. I know a lot of you that follow me do diamond paintings as well. They had a lot of those. And then they have the witchy stickers. These stickers were big. Probably about the same size as my hand. Looks like you get 2 of each in there. And then here's the traditional stuff. These were like those big, what do they call them, vinyl stickers. And then this was the Dead Regency. And then here's the paper pads. So there's that one. The Dead Regency. There we go. Get rid of that bar. The name. Here's the traditional one. And then, so that was the small one. This was the 8 by 5, or 8.5 by 11, right? And then this is the 12 by 12, which had lots of beautiful papers in it, but it also had a lot of full size images in it, and plus it was more money, so I was like, I don't know. Here's Alice in Wonderland. Here's the vellum. I really wanted this one too, but I couldn't. This was the vellum, and there was, like, I liked that spider web, the orange one, and then the purple, and then the one, yeah, they were all good. I liked them all. They even had cut-aparts in it. And then they had the black and white vellum, which I was not too impressed with that one. And then here's a traditional Halloween one. This one had orange foil in it. It was kind of pretty, but nah. I mean, it was just, the choices this year was just underwhelming. It's not a word to use. So, and then I did, after Michael's, I went to my local grocery store, and I got the packing tape there with my husband's drink mix. And then I found a magazine that I want to show you guys. But when I was looking at the arts and crafts section, I also found these. Now, I had used one of these paper blending tools on a live stream the other night, and Gwen the Trash Witch was like, wait, I haven't seen that before. So I wanted to show her that you can probably find these at your local grocery store. If your grocery store has an art department, like Walmart, Fred Meyer's, but you can find them at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, in the like the charcoal pencil section, the fine art section stuff. You get 10 in there, and you get like different sizes. And you use these to blend colors together. So if you use colored pencil, chalk, when you're coloring, you could use these to blend your pencil colors together. And if you're charcoal drawing, you want to do some shading, that's really good. So I just thought, I would show her those real quick. Okay, so let's get to what I got at Michael's. And guys, don't forget, for the whole month of August, we're doing the hashtag Tony's Magical Miniatures. I will be starting my miniature on Monday, because today and tomorrow I want to work on somebody's birthday challenge. Okay, and then October we got the ATC challenge. Alright, so I got my white cardstock. I was completely out, and I needed it for several different reasons, and I just got the 65-pound with the 50 sheets. Got that, and then I got the stickers. Let's see if I have Come back here, white paper. Turn that over. Let's turn that flash back on. Now that I'm blinding you guys. Aren't these pretty? Actually, let's take them out. So, for a 4-piece at $4.99, I was really almost regretting getting these because I hate paying full price for anything. But then I realized, hey, I have rewards to use. So, I recommend that you don't buy these at full price because they're way expensive for what you're getting. But if you have rewards, go right ahead. But look, there's glitter on them. There's diamonds and pearls and flowers. Aren't those cool? I don't know. There's something about flowers and skulls I really like. And I know that if they had something like this in the past, but I've never gotten them, and I've really I missed out on something feeling, right? And they're all propped up on foam too. So I finally got one. Will I buy them again? Probably not, because they are expensive. And then I got this die cut. It cuts out this, is it Gothic arch? Is that what it's called? But it kind of makes this seem, there's a bigger image on the back here. So pretty much cuts out that, right? And then it shows you how you could layer them up. Isn't that cool? And it's just die cut that was $10 at 4 pieces. Again, a little stingy, but I had rewards and birthday money to use, so I kind of spoiled myself just a smidge. So yeah, you get the bat, the tree, the bird, and the window. So I'm going to have a lot of fun. And this will match the paper that I got. And don't forget, I pre-ordered that Halloween Graphic 45 paper too, which should ship off to me here in the next few weeks, and I can't wait to play with it. So this and this should match that paper as well. So I'm really excited. Now, this doesn't really scream Halloween to me. It's more like that Gothic elegance that I like, and I can use this year-round, so that's why I got this one. But this is the Dead Regency, right? But it's the 8.5 by 11, and it's the thinner paper. So this is the 36.9 pound weight here. Okay, from Recollections, Halloween, Regency, and 30 designs, 3 sheets each, and this is at $11.99. Telling you guys, I only got 4 items, but between the birthday money I had to use up and the rewards, everything was under 20 bucks. So I was like, yes, right? I felt good about that. I really did. Alright, so let's see. I'm trying to get this all in frame here. Okay. It's mainly in frame, but how cool is this? And this is just like, it's got like printer paper thick. My husband thought this was kind of cool. So you get 3 sheets of these. I make a lot of cards and smaller items, so I don't know what I would do with this unless I fussy cut them out and use them in like a collage page or something. Kind of like this guy kind of hiding out back there. Like that. So you get 3 sheets. Yeah, you get 3 sheets each. And then here's the purple. See, can you guys see that okay? think I might have to keep bringing this up to the camera because this is purple, okay, with the skulls on it. And this year there is a lot of bows. I've seen Hobby Lobby papers use a lot of bows in it. Now Michaels is using a lot of bows. And so, what do I see? Bows. So I wasn't too impressed with that, but I can work with it. Not a big bow person, but it's got that really dark, like eggplant purple. I was like, oh, love it. And then we've got like this black lace look, which I can use that year round. That's just beautiful. Love it. And then we've got that, what is that? That diamond pattern, but it has more to it. Look at, I see more bows. We'll see how we can work around that. Let's see, we got a bow here and a mask here. That's a big sheet, but I can cut the mask out and use it, and then the background paper kind of has like a lacy pattern, so that can be like a background page or something. And then here's that really dark eggplant purple again with the florals at the bottom, which I thought were just beautiful. Love that. Oh. I'm about ready to knock stuff over here. A lot of these patterns kind of remind me of like old-fashioned Gothic wallpaper. All that. So that's like a gray with the skulls. And this looks like the tombstone because it's at rest. Can you see it? But some of these papers can be used as just background paper to something. Here's another full size with some of the dead flowers spawn on here. And here's just a pattern with that really dark purple again, which I am just digging. Love it. I think I want to go, how do you become a consultant for Michael's paper pad design team? Because I think they need some help. I have such cool ideas in my head, but no one to tell them to. Here's that. We saw the same pattern in the front, but in a darker color. It's got that skull. The skull's got that bow on it. It's just a pattern of, and this looks like more of a bluish purple, almost. Unless I'm just going colorblind. And here's a full shot. Here's a full sheet here with just a skeleton in the corner. I mean, this would be a great paper pad to use year round, because I like to do a lot of spooky, elegant stuff with darker colors. So I love that. Very lacy-like, very pretty. This one was very pretty. These flowers right here kind of match. They kind of match these flowers right here in their hair. See. meant for the paper pad, right? And here's like a lavender color of that same pattern of the skulls. And then here's some dark again. I love this. This is like that dark eggplant purple with black pattern on it. Let me see. I have to bring this one up a little closer. There we go. Isn't that nice? Very pretty. You can do a lot of spooky stuff with that. And I got 3 sheets to play with. And we've got skeletons. They almost look like they're dancing. And they're in blocks here, so you can cut them out here. Can you see how they're blocked off? So we've got skeletons here. Got 3 sheets of that. Can do some collage work with that. Here's that diamond pattern. No, the Harley Quinn goes a different direction, doesn't it? The bows. So a lot of repeat patterns, but in like different shades of colors. And here's a chandelier here. And there we go. I just love it. I wish there were some cut aparts in this paper pad. Oh, it was my co-host. She was so eager to say hi, she made herself all over. Only if she could talk, and she'll be like, "No, she tosses me around in the art room." And I thought this was beautiful. I love the dark, moody. Kind of reminds me of some of the paper from Moody Florals from the Hobby Lobby paper pad. Very beautiful. It's got some purples in there. Just love it. That was gorgeous. I got 3 sheets to play with. There. Here's a gray pattern here. Here's some of those skulls. Now, the bows in this one is really dark, so I kind of like that one. The bow kind of blends into the background. I like how they did like dark, light, light. That's cool. Isn't that neat? Do like a vintage spooky haunted house look with that one. And we've got the bows and the mask. I love the masks. I really do. I wish they would have took the bows out though and replaced it with a spider. I don't know what weird trend is about the bows. Tell me, who likes bows in their crafting and who doesn't? Or are you on the fence? I think I'm kind of on the fence about it. I can leave it or take it, and just not impressed. There's that pattern again. Oh, see, this one looks like it's it's not white. It's like a light gray with the eggplant purple. I know it looks black and white because they're so dark, but when you're looking at it up close, it's that eggplant purple for the dark area, and that's a gray. It's not a full-on white. Here, let me find something that's white. Here. Well, I guess you don't really see the difference, huh? A little bit, huh? Yeah. Oh, see, I like this one. Here's that dark purple. Oh, pretty. Love that. Kind of got a marble, or like, is that granite or marble look? Some kind of stonework. And we got coffins! I love the coffins. And these are not too big and they're not too small, they're just perfect. You can fussy cut these out so I can have a whole bunch of coffins. That's cute. You can fussy cut these out, back them onto some thicker cardstock and make little dangles out of them. Okay, and then some of the coffins have a rose, some have a RSP, like rest in peace, some have a skull, and I don't know what that says. Hold on, I gotta know what it says, but to do that I need my third eye. My third eye. That says, it just says rest in peace. Instead of the abbreviation, it actually spells it out. I don't know if, can you see that? I can't quite see in the camera if you guys can see that, but that's what it says. And some of the coffins also have patterns on them, but they're so dark. I don't know if it's coming across on camera. Does that help at all? Okay. Alright, so we'll put my third eye back up. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, we have some strips here. So we've got the roses at the top, some skulls, some lace, the flowers. In loving memory. We got books. Then, oh, see, I can cut these apart. I like that they stuck that in. And I have 3 sheets of these I can use. I love that. Okay. I'm so glad I can use those now. And I got 3 sheets I can use. Ooh, I love this one. Look at this one. Oh, that's beautiful. It's like a dark purple background with black lace over the top. That's gorgeous. Again, another one. This is a paper pad I'll be able to use year-round. And then we've got some books. Old-fashioned books. And I think that is it. Yep, that's it. Okay, so that's it for my Michaels haul. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which was my white cardstock. So we got 4 items. And then at Fred Meyer's, I got my packing tape because I'm trying to pack up these boxes. Let go. Okay. So stick it to the back. So I got some tape. Trying to pack up these. Okay. That thing just stuck and came off. Got my packing tape. because I'm packing up these boxes. Because Monday, I'm making a trip to the post office. And so I had to go down the magazine aisle again. Didn't see any new coloring books that I thought I had to have. So this is like a Halloween craft ideas for a spooky season, and there's like 40 ideas in here. And I was like, ooh, look at, it's a spooky gingerbread house. Ghostly ginger, spooky. Like there's an eyeball in that window right there. I love it. That's super cute. So I picked up this book and I thought I would just, briefly look at it when I was in the store. And OMG, there's a lot of cute stuff in here. I mean, for instance, I can cut this apart and use it as ephemera. Yeah, and I see stickles being shown in here, some Tim Holtz stuff, some inks. They're promoting a lot of good stuff in here. But after I'm done reading it, there's a lot of good cut-aparts I can use in here. Okay, I know, co-host, I know you're so excited to see this spooky book. She was trying to get up on my book. They'll show you how to make potion bottles in here, how to make some quilting stuff, some like decor. Isn't that cool? I mean, I can cut that out and use a ephemera piece. These are good, like, just background images you can use in some. They show you how to make spooky bracelets, painted shoes, figurines. I mean, isn't she cute? I want her. I really do. But I can cut her out and use her in a spooky project. I wonder if I can convince my daughter that I need her to make me a spooky quilt, because these look really cool. And I'm digging, like, I can always use the flower as well. I mean, I know you don't get magazines to cut out of. Well, some people do. I'll take that back. Isn't this cool looking? That's neat. And then here she is. The pumpkin girl. That's what they're calling her. The pumpkin girl. Cute words I can cut out and use. So they kind of break it down and tell you what you need to make her, supplies. So that's cool. I feel like there's never enough time in the year to get all the projects that I want done. This is using an old-fashioned. Do you have any old cupcake or muffin tins that you've been meaning to throw out? Well, don't throw it out, because you can make this. Isn't that cool? Some house decor. Yeah, that's just super, super cool. I was doing, oh, and they even show you how to, like, make a spooky party, which, has it been 2 years or 3 years since I did a witchy, like a spooky witchy tea party with a bunch of my friends, and yeah, I was getting kind of spooky like that. All my dark colors. Remember making ghost pops? Aren't those cute? So, see, that's a cute image to cut out and use in a spooky project, right? You don't want to know how much I paid for this magazine, though. To be fair, I did have some Fred Meyer reward points to use. Or not reward points, but you have a card and you can get discounts on stuff. I used my card and got discounts. So technically I didn't pay full price, but look at this. I love a good dinner table that's all set up fancy with tons of black candles. Ooh. The only thing that's missing here is I would put some like flowers and spiderwebs throughout and stuff. But a lot of good imagery I can use. Bats on the ceiling. Cute. Just cute. I love it. Look at that, that's cool, huh? I've kind of wanted to make these this year for some trick-or-treaters. Excuse me. My throat was trying to cut out. They're like, I think they're called witches' brooms. Look at this cake. Isn't that cool? Somebody needs to make me a cake like that. And look, we've got the perfect little spooky family going on here. Don't they look like they would be mean? Well, I am really loving this pumpkin right here. He is just adorable. Isn't he? And then I think he's got a spider on his backside. Isn't that cute? And again, it has a list of supplies that you need to make it, so we might have to do that one this year. I just need a pumpkin stem. And you can make them in any size. We've got Halloween tags here. Halloween greetings. That's kind of cute, actually. I think I have papers like that in my scraps as well. And then, oh, does anyone use? Do you get those like Altoid mints from the grocery store with the metal tins? Cute little project to use with those. Cute. And again, they give you a list of supplies you'll need right up in here. And this is a fabric book, which I always thought those were cool. Some advertisements. Here you can make some black pumpkins. And when I saw this, I was thinking, Dollar Tree has some velvet-looking pumpkins, and depending on if there's foam behind the felt or plastic, maybe we can glue or sew on stuff onto pumpkins that are already made. I'm curious. So the next time I'm at Dollar Tree, I'm going to see if they're foam or not. But here's a list of stuff. I think they're just so cute. Creepy candles. See, I did that for my tea party. I did. Oh, I like those ones. But yeah, super cool. There's that gingerbread house. And then this cool and disgusting looking. But I think they pretty much make soup and they put it in a pumpkin and let it spill out like guts almost for your spooky party. And then I am really digging, I think this is a pie. It might be a pie, but I just love how they did the crust on top. And she's cute too. I think this one requires a lot of sewing as well. But she's on top of a jar, so the base of her body is a jar. Okay. And here's a list of stuff to make that one. And it shows you, see, the base of her is a jar, and that's the rusty lid. And then here's the potion bottles. Now this one looks like that you're, no, I thought that they were drilling the image in, but maybe it's just a white paint pen. And apparently the stuff inside is different types of cooking oils that you can make. Oh. And just make it look spooky. Spooky! Painted shoes, that's easy. Just get some shoes that you want to paint. Cute. You can do that, yeah, you can do that on a bag. Some pumpkin decor that you can make. That one's cute. Here's some cards. Different types of cards. I was like, I think I can make better than that. Here's a spooky table setting. I love it. That's so cool. New Moon bath salts. Ooh. Are they going to show you how to make New Moon bath salts? Here's some more. Let's see. Okay, here's the stuff that you need for the bath salt bag. Here's some more cards. Let's get it back over. Some card making ideas. Another doll. Cute. Oh, look at these ghosties. Those are cute. That's using clay, I bet. I like those. Those are cute. Dripping blood made. Those are all seed beads sewn on. See, there's a lot in here, guys. So sorry if I'm going through it somewhat fast, but curious cabinet. You can make your own curiosity cabinet thing. you kind of get the idea on what's in here. Creepy shoes. Some belly bands for your hand towels for your tea party. Oh, see that? That looks like Tim Holtz stuff, right? Cute. Make these dolls. Super cute. Now here's these spooky bracelets made out of fabric and buttons. Okay. They're really cute, and then it shows you how to wear them. They're really cute to make them for your kids and stuff, right? And then rosettes and bat wings for like decor. We've got some voodoo dolls. You can learn how to make some voodoo dolls. See? Voodoo, creepy cute voodoo dolls. And then there's a list of stuff you need. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Nice. And then we've got the pinup girls. Make like a frame. There's some spooky tags. Oh, it's kind of cool looking. All the purple and orange. Those are adorable. I especially like the cat one. But there's like a Frankenstein one. Isn't he just adorable? But look at the cat too. That's cute. Oh, there's a pumpkin guy too. That's so cute. Spooky song. See, this is kind of what that's kind of how I would decorate, kind of year round. Those are fun. See, I love that old typewriter. I would love to have an old typewriter. I just don't have any room to store it. I remember my grandmother had an old typewriter, and I would like to poke at it, make the noise, you know. Free Halloween projects. Looks like there's some advertisement here for some. That's free. I think that's it. So this is just advertisements. Okay, but today at the store, when I found this magazine, I found this one too. And this one had a whole bunch of different miniature making items. Miniatures. You know what we're working on or will be working on this month? So I thought that was super cool. Again, I couldn't afford both of the magazines. I had to choose it, and you know I'm always going to go for spooky first. So yeah. So if you're interested, there's that one. And this would be, let's see, Oh, maybe there's going to be more volumes. I don't know. Okay, so here's focus. Okay, that's not going to work. Oh, sorry. So it's pretty much this title right here for 2025, and it says Volume 1. So maybe before spooky season is over with, maybe we'll have a couple more come out. Who knows? Alright guys, that's it. That is it for the spooky haul for today. Alright. Hopefully we can get a screenshot. I hear if you say screenshot, it will screenshot it. Screenshot. There we go. Alright, have a magical day.